Some things about rubber base that I think might be helpful. It is not actually a base coat and it does not have rubber in it. I know the name can be a little confusing, but do you still need a base coat with it? Yes, you do. Please still use a base coat, please still prep. It's a structure gel, kind of like a builder gel, but it's more flexible and it's softer, so you can kind of use it interchangeably like a builder gel. Here's a chart to help you envision the flexibility of these different types of products. Acrylic being the hardest and rubber base being on the more flexible side. Builder gel falling a little bit in the middle. So rubber base being on the more flexible side means it's a lot more friendlier to brittle nails or breaky nails, nails that are thinner, which makes it suitable for all nail types. So nails that are a little stronger might be a little more friendly with a builder gel or hard gel, for example, where builder gels and hard gels can make thin and brittle nails crack more easily. So builder and hard gels are really good for things like nail forms and adding length without any other reinforcement, whereas rubber base is good for natural nails and things like nail tips. My process here is I prep, buff, dehydrate the nails, and then I adhere nail tips, and then I usually use rubber base to add structure on top of those nail tips or even straight onto natural nails. And just to reiterate, you just use it like a reinforcement layer or a structure layer basically. Added plus for a paint job too, so you don't need to do gel paint sometimes on top of it if you don't want to. My tips that I'll be doing in the demo too are using a slip layer, perfecting with a liner brush, flipping to self level, and then thin layers if necessary, like the black for example. So in my last manicure I used a clear rubber base. For the first step here we go ahead and do a slip layer, which just means getting this product all over the nail and leaving it uncured so that when you go back in with more product, it more freely slides around and kind of naturally falls onto this layer that you've already put on. So I put the bead where I want it to go. For here, it's kind of the apex of the nail where I'm making it seamless between the nail tip and the cuticle. So just filling in that little gap between the nail tip and the cuticle, and then I'm going to go back in with a liner brush to fine tune the details of this. So making sure that the product is fully in the sidewalls, as close to my cuticles as I can go, and then also shaping the apex and moving the gel towards the bottom cuticle of my nail. Just shaping this gel and making sure that everything's close to my cuticle and that the product is everywhere that it needs to be essentially. This step is really forgiving. If you have a little too much product, you can make sure you clean up the flooded sidewall. Definitely don't leave any uncured product on your nails or anything like that. Since this is usually a higher viscosity gel, flipping to self-level makes it really smooth and the shape that you want. I personally like a little flash cure after I flip so that I know that it's the perfect shape. And then I full cure in the lamp with my whole hand. And then applying it